I wonder if we're live. I wonder if we are live. I think we're live. Long time no see. Long time no see, dear viewers. And I'm sure some of you are saying long time no see to this view. Yep, Ray, you are indeed correct. Welcome to Eskilstuna, or maybe not. No, I'm back in Tokyo. And I'm barely alive. But I'm in a good mood. And I'm happy to be here. And I'm happy to be streaming again. It's been like 3 weeks since my last live stream, which is kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever had a break that long, but a lot of things has happened. So yeah, I had to prioritize other things, and I thought, let's just lay low until I'm back in Japan. So yeah, let's explore my good old hometown. It feels kind of strange to be back. It feels strange, but it also feels good. We have probably a nice sunset coming up. I don't know. There are some clouds here on this side of the sky that looks a little bit worrying. But hopefully those won't cause us any problems. Who knows? And yeah, there's been a lot of rain. There's been typhoons. Typhoon after typhoon has been hitting Japan. So the water level is a little bit high, I think, and it looks pretty rough. So I don't want to jump into the water. But at least it didn't flood and cause any major damage around here. So that's a good thing. People are enjoying their weekend here, you know, down in the park. And everything is good. Everything is like it used to be. Everything feels like it was just when I left this place 3 months ago. Been 3 months out of Japan, which is kind of crazy. Haven't been out of Japan for that long in a very long time. But yeah, feels good to be back. So for today's walk, I'm just planning to do my good old local little route, because I'm still a bit tired and I don't think I have the energy to do something too ambitious today. But hopefully some of you will enjoy tonight's walk anyway. I do plan to have a beer break at some point, so there's always that. Yeah, I noticed that some of you are celebrating very long time as members, 20 months and 21 months. So thank you so much for that, and thank you, Garfield, for the first super chat since coming back to Japan. That's very kind of you. That feels good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome back to Tokyo. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. It does indeed feel a little bit surreal to be here. Yeah, it does. But like I said, it's mostly been. It feels good. And yeah, it's been a couple of pretty rough and busy weeks. I got sick. I recovered. I decided to go back to Japan sooner than initially planned. Rebooked the ticket, and boom! Now I'm here. Now I'm back in my old life. See that I'm back here in Japan, and I will be here for a while. I don't know for exactly how long, but yeah, I think for the foreseeable future I will be. It's not just a brief visit, but more like yeah, we won't be moving to Sweden until at least my wife gets her residence permit, and that's gonna take another at least half a year, I think, probably more than that. So yeah, didn't really work to be separate and live far away from each other now when we have a small child, so we had to kind of reconsider our plans a little bit. So yeah, I will be here for the time being, and I think I timed my return quite well, because as I'm sure you've all heard by now, Japan is finally opening their borders again. So that's a good thing. That means that hopefully I'll be able to finally meet some of you, my dear viewers, here in Japan. That's what I'm hoping for. That would be great. That means I can restart my old business, my portrait photography business, and yeah, lots of other fun stuff. So I have plenty of fun stuff in the pipeline that I am very excited to share with you shortly. But first of all, I need to get back into the rhythm here and take things one by one. Oh, one change. This 7-Eleven looks, no, it's open. Okay, but they're doing some reconstruction. Interesting. Good to see so many of my old viewers in the chat. Jenny, you're here. Great. Great. And of course, everybody else. I won't mention any other names so that I don't forget someone and make you upset. But yeah, it feels weird to be back, that's for sure. It feels weird, but good. It feels weird to stream again. Like, yeah, a 3-week pause from streaming makes me feel a little bit confused and awkward doing this again. But I'm sure I'll get back into the rhythm and the habit soon again. So I'm actually planning to do daily streams for a while now. So I hope that will make some of you happy. Probably starting next month, I will try to do the habit of streaming, and also to kind of continue doing the fun projects that I had started but not finished. So maybe I will finally be able to wrap up the Tamagawa Josui and the Toshi line walks. And of course there's also plenty of other train line that I look forward to walking along, and a lot of areas in the Tokyo region that I still haven't explored enough. So yeah, there's gonna be plenty of things to see and do now that I'm back here. Unfortunately, for those of you watching now, I think most of my streams in the coming weeks and months are going to be in the morning Japan time, so they may not be optimal for my European viewers, but yeah, it's just my schedule won't allow for evening streams that often, I'm afraid. So enjoy this one while you can, I guess. Hej Per-Ola, välkommen. Kul att du tittade förbi. Oh, and I think we bumped into the first buffering since coming back to Japan. Hey T, you're back. Yes, Kyushu Live, I'm back. How long will you stay in Japan? I don't know. For a while. Someone heard pew pew, pew pew. Yeah, I'm sure there are lots of sounds, sights and sounds that are familiar to you, that you will be happy to hear and see again through my lens. A lot more calls than in Sweden. Oh yes, actually being away for this long has probably switched off my cone radar. I don't even take notice to them, but I do see a glorious one standing over there in the middle of the street. What a beauty, what a beauty. I think I will walk up here. I think I want to walk on the smaller streets today. Still feel a little bit weird to walk in busy neighborhoods. Need to get used to streaming again, I guess. How was my flight back to Japan? It was okay. It was okay. I mean, it was as good as a 14-hour flight in economy class could be, I guess. I flew with YAL, so the food was good, the service was good, and the seats are relatively comfortable. Much better than Lufthansa, that's for sure. Let me think where to walk. I think maybe I'll take next street to the left, then find that nice little river and follow that one. So let's see. His walking style is unique, I have to say. Oh yeah, that's good to hear, I guess. What's unique about it? What's unique about it? 日本に帰ってきたんですね。そうですね。日本に戻りました。久しぶり。久しぶり。I had a horrible experience with Lufthansa. Yeah, me too, me too. I think it's a pretty big difference when it comes to quality when you compare like most European carriers and the Japanese ones. The Japanese certainly have a much higher quality standard. So I will always try to use them now, especially now when the flights are so long. I think Finnair is also alright. If I have to pick a European carrier to fly with, that would be Finnair, but yeah. It's therapeutic and relaxing. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Yeah. For me too, going on these walks with you, it's both therapeutic and relaxing. Oh, is this a cafe? I don't think I've seen this place before. Oh, and by the way, some of you might be interested to know that I'm wearing pink shorts. It is, after all, still pretty hot here in Japan. It's 24 degrees. Here it was like 26, 27 earlier today. I've been out most of the day meeting some friends and spending some family time. Yeah, now it's cooling down a little bit and it feels good to be taking a walk. I wonder if I'm actually on the wrong side of these train tracks, but I think I can. There should be a tunnel or something over here to get to the right side. Hopefully. I don't. At least not while streaming. And it's a bit windy today, as you might hear. I hope it's not too annoying. Ah, Edwin, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. How is Mini Explorer doing? Oh, she's doing great. She was so happy to see me. yeah, it was pretty obvious that she was missing me, and that's actually why I decided to come back to Japan earlier, because my daughter missed me and my wife needed my help over here. It was too difficult for her to be alone with the daughter and also at the same time work. She's working full-time, so yeah, they needed me here.いつまで日本にいらっしゃるんですか？そうですね、わからないですね。でもまあ来年の春か夏までにいると思います。Yay! I found a tunnel. That's good. So I need a tunnel. I wonder if I will make it to Todoroki before it gets dark. If it's too dark, I will not walk through Todoroki Ravine. But if it's still not that dark, I might head down there. We shall see. We shall see. The things of the pink shorts is the ladies' gloves. That's right, yeah. We'll see if I need to borrow those this winter again, or if I will treat myself to my own pair, a bit more manly gloves maybe. Danielle, thank you for the super chat. So nice to see you're back in Japan and with your family. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back, even though I didn't really miss this sticky weather. But other than that, it feels good to be back here. Missed Tokyo Explorer at the karaoke stream with Daniel and Yuka from last night. Oh, they did a karaoke stream? I don't know if I would have enjoyed joining that. I mean, I probably would. And I would have enjoyed meeting those people for sure, but maybe not doing karaoke. That's like maybe one of the things I've not been missing too much about Japan. But I look forward to seeing them again for sure. Probably just a matter of time. So yeah, those of you who are familiar with this area might know that there's a few pretty quiet blocks coming up here with mostly like residential houses and whatnot. But then we will approach some very cozy local neighborhoods along the Tokyo Oimachi line. So I will walk through those and we'll see how far I'll make it today. We'll see how much energy I have. Right now I feel very genki and full of energy, but who knows? He's more of a dancer than a singer. I don't know. I don't know if I would say that. Beer breaks. Yes, let's beer break today. I definitely crave a cold beer after the sticky weather today. And thank you, Jenny. Did I say thank you already? Maybe not. I'll say it again. Winter Gloves Funds. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you. It's also going to be interesting to see how my stamina holds up doing these walks again. I think during my time in Sweden I did not really work out much, and I didn't spend as much time outdoors as I do here in Tokyo. So I think I gained a few kilos and probably got a bit weaker as well, but that means I need to start doing more exercise, I guess. Oh, thank you, Lee Kremer. Welcome home. Thank you so much. 1ビールください。そうね。 じゃあ1ビールくださいね. Since most of the usual folks are here. Yeah. I mean, for a while I was thinking like, should I be strategic today and do something very crowd pleasing like Shibuya to Shinjuku or I don't know, Ginza or Akihabara or something like that, but I just felt like, nah, let's just start slowly. Let's do an easy walk on my familiar streets. I know that my true fans enjoy it, and those are the ones I care the most about. Then I can start flirting with everybody else later. Surprised it wasn't Asakusa. Yeah, I do look forward to Asakusa walk sometime soon though. It's one of my favorite areas, but it's just so far from here, so far from where I live, so didn't really have the time to do that today. Lucas, you enjoy it a lot. That's wonderful. Yes. And I think you're in pretty good company. I will try to walk up here. It's not, I don't know, I was hoping to get a bit more evening sunset kind of vibe in today's walk, but around here everything is just in the shade, so that's a bit bummer. Your walks are very relaxing and inspiring. Thank you, Mala, and thank you for all the kind words and the emails you send. Really appreciate it, and I really hope that I can follow you up on that offer sometime. 梅中周杯お久しぶり T さんありがとうございます。お久しぶりですね。いい名前ですね。梅中周杯 Coffee person someday please. Yes, of course. Yeah, it's gonna happen for sure. Sooner or later. I just need to start slowly, then gradually I'll be doing epic 4-hour walks all the way to Takao-san. It's just a matter of time. I'm actually thinking about doing that one again because it was so much fun. The whole Chuo line from Tokyo Station to Takao. I think it's almost 2 years ago since I did it. This winter it will be 2 years ago. So maybe it's time to revisit the Chuo line. And I'm also thinking to revisit the Yamanote line as well. Love the sake stream. The one when I got a bit tipsy and you fooled me to travel to Nikko. Yeah, that was fun. Maybe we can do something like that again too. Who knows? 帰ってきた。そうです。帰ってきました。Maybe should we try walking up here? I usually don't take this route, but let's see. I think I walked here once before, maybe. Yeah, I think it's almost 2 years ago since I did those long walks. I don't think that was last winter. It was the winter before that. So yeah, a year and a half. And here's some nice black and white cones. Maybe someone can check when I did the Chuo Line Mega Walk series. Oh, and we just passed 200 viewers. Great. I'm sure you can hear me and how bad my stamina is from just walking this little uphill street. yeah, challenging the incline so that I can treat myself to a beer soon.
Exercise ring
Oh,
closed.
look, exercise ring closed. Thank you, Apple Watch. It's me, you know. Thank you. Welcome back, sake fans. Thank you, thank you. Take care of the COVID. It's better to take time to relax. Yeah, it's been almost 3 weeks since I was sick, so I was a bit slow for a few days after, but yeah, now I definitely feel like I've recovered from that. Justin, you had your very first experience with sake. Ah, did you like it? High quality sake is good. I look forward to having some sometime soon too. Wishful walking videos. Yes, we are back. Oh look, it's a little piece of farmland here. I did not know that. With me, Japan. Okaeri. Thank you. Tadaima. Looking forward to hanging out with you and everybody else again soon. I had to start easy, so I'm just doing a little walk in my local neighborhood today, but soon I'll be exploring the rest of Tokyo again, so I hope we can all meet up sooner rather than later. What was the first thing I ate when I came back? Interesting question. What was the first thing I ate? I don't know, but yesterday I had a very nice first serving of sashimi since coming back. That was really delicious. One thing that I missed a lot was Japanese food, and especially Japanese seafood. So yeah, I've had sashimi, I've had sushi already. So that has been great. No konbini bentos yet. No. Maybe soon. Who knows? Oh, it's so quiet here. A little bit quiet and almost boring. Let's see if we can find some busier streets. I don't think I walked here before. This tunnel doesn't look too familiar to me. Let's see if the signal holds up down here. Good, Justin, that you enjoyed the sake. Yeah, now you need to try the cheap drunk oji-san sake as well, and you can make up your mind which one you like the most. I definitely can guarantee that the hangovers will be much worse if you drink too much cheap sake though. That's, yeah, hangovers from cheap sake are they're no fun. If there are mirrors, yeah. There is a mirror. There's a mirror there. Can you see me? Maybe not. Okay, another hill. Let's get exhausted again. We missed your walk and talk so much. Thank you, with me, Japan. Have you practiced your Dance Dance Revolution skills? Are you ready to do a battle sometime soon? Thank you, Daniel. Yes, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Let's exhaust. No, it's not that bad. How many steps do I have now? Let's see. Let's see if I can figure that out. Today, so far, 14,000, almost 15,000 steps. But it's not just from this live stream, obviously. I walked a lot earlier today too. I'm actually not entirely sure where I am, but I think I should be heading this way. Tokyo Paul, thank you. Welcome back to Tokyo. Thank you. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you as well soon. Looking forward to seeing you all soon. I wonder if there's any combini around here. I've been walking for half an hour. I think I deserve a beer. My Apple Watch started talking to me. It hasn't talked to me much before, but I think my daughter loves playing with my Apple Watch now. So she keeps changing all the settings. Oh, actually, it's a big park here that I've never been to. Park with a school, sports and a tomb. That's interesting. But how about Combini? Let's see. Let's see. No, there's no Combini very close to me now. That's too bad. Did you already explain why you came back? Yes, I did on a Patreon only stream last month. But the short version is that it was too difficult for me and my family to be away from each other. So, as my wife doesn't have a residence permit for Sweden yet, it means we can't live there together for now. So, while we're waiting for that, we will be united here in Japan. It's weird. This park is pretty big and I've never been here. I need to explore this place in another stream. I'm not gonna do it now because parks when it's dark is not too exciting, especially not if I don't have a beer to cool down with. 久しぶりです。元気ですか？元気です。元気です。まだちょっと時差ボケだけど元気。To-do list. Visit coffee person and Noel coffee. I mean Papa Noel. Yes. Yes, I want to visit both those places and I will do it as soon as I can. As soon as I can. They built the park when I was away. I doubt it, but maybe. Who knows? Who knows? ここどこですか？そうですね。これはなんか上野毛と轟駅の間かな。その辺。 二子玉川から15分20分歩いてた。二子玉川多分あっち、轟多分こっち。It's me and fancy coffee from Coffee Person Funds. Thank you, thank you. Yes, let's have fancy coffee from Coffee Person soon. Wow, this is a cool house. So weird that you walk 30 minutes and not even one convenience. Yeah, well, actually this area, like once you leave Futako Tamagawa area, it's kind of like a convenient dead zone until you get to the station on the Oimachi line. Like this big residential area is almost entirely devoid of convenience, which is kind of weird. But yeah. But of course, I mean, I could just walk a couple of blocks up this way, then I will be at one very, very big road, and around there I can probably find a convenience pretty quickly. But you all know that I'm not a big fan of big roads, so I tend to avoid those. Let me check the map now. The GPS in my phone seems a little bit confused. It doesn't know where I am. Okay, now it knows where I am. Okay, we're almost at Todoroki Ravine. It's just a few more blocks down this way. I think it's just a few more blocks this way, and we should be fine. Yeah, it's getting dark, as you can see, so I'm not sure about going through the ravine. It might, but I think there are some lights there, so I think we should be okay. Lost, we love Lost. I know you do, but yeah, I'm just a little bit lost light, you could say. But yeah, now I know. Okay, over here is the tofu shop, which is very close to the one of the entrances to the Todoroki Ravine. Suburb are you in? So I'm in near my local area, so I'm currently close to Todoroki, the Todoroki Ravine that I've walked through countless times before on this channel, and I will walk there many times again because it's one of my favorite spots in Tokyo. For a while I was thinking about starting the walk there and pretend that I was in a Swedish forest and see how long it would take until you realized that I was back in Japan, but I didn't. So it's down here, and here's actually, yeah, here's a little convenience, but it's closed. Too bad, otherwise I could have gotten a beer there, but tough luck. It's so good to see that many of you are happy to see that I'm back. Thank you, Found in Japan. Thank you. For your photography, what camera do you tend to use? I use a Nikon Z7 and a Z6 II, and I also have a little Sony RX1R Mark II that I'm carrying with me most of the time. I'm actually carrying it with me right now too. Let's see, but it's in this little little bag and I'm too lazy to dig it out. But yeah, I don't really ever leave my home without a decent camera with me, so. But for my commercial work, it's Nikon cameras that I'm using. Thank you, Abhishek Singh. Sorry for my poor pronunciation of your name, but thank you very much for the super chat. So, this is a little stream that flows to Todoroki Ravine. Let's take this entrance today. And let's hope that it's not too dark in there. If all you see is darkness. Michael Samir asks, pink shorts today? Yes, I already did a shorts reveal. Hello. Hello. Of course I'm wearing pink shorts. I'm in Tokyo and it's hot. What else would I wear? But thanks for asking. It's good to see that some of you are so focused on the really important questions in life. I miss the sounds of the evening, like the summer nights in Japan. Most of this, or the semi is already gone since a long time, but this insect, I don't know if you can hear it, but they're called suzumushi, and I think they have a very pleasant sound. Okay, so we're entering the dark Todoroki Ravine. Who's planning to visit Japan? Yeah, if anyone is planning to visit, let me know. Like I think I mentioned before, but I am planning now when the borders are opening, I'm planning to start offering various services as well. So there will be plenty of opportunities to meet up. Let's see. Oh, there's some construction and stuff going on here, and it's very dark. Let's see if we can actually proceed here. Oh no. Oh wow, look, the tree must have fell down, maybe in the typhoon. Maybe there was a landslide, I don't know. Does anyone know if this happened just now? So it looks like I'm not able to walk through the ravine actually, because I would have to take this path and it's closed. Yeah. Huh. That's too bad. Okay. So I guess no Todoroki night walk then. I'm gonna take a photo of this. So yeah, I guess I just have to go up here to the shrine. No, temple? Shrine? Wait, this is, I don't know, I think it's a temple. It's actually very wet and slippery here, the stairs, but you can't see anything because it's so dark. But yeah, at least I hope you can hear the sounds. So this is the entrance I usually come from when I walk here. Now I'll just walk through here and head out to the big road. Another little photo moment. You could barely see the stairs. Yeah, it's pretty dark when you're not under the artificial lights. It does get quite dark. Anyway, let's head a few more blocks this way and we should be arriving at Todoroki station. Ooh, Japan, I miss this. Good to hear. Yes, I am back. I'm back in Tokyo. Basically coffee. I saw your Instagram, great pictures of Japan. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I haven't really updated my Instagram in very long time, but I hope I can start doing that again. I have many fun things planned that involves Instagram and my other social media and maybe a website as well, so stay tuned for more information. Of course, the first one to know will be my Patreon supporters. But now that the borders are opening, I think I need to put a little bit more effort into my social media presence outside of YouTube as well. This way and I will be at Todoroki station. I'm actually gonna let's see. Okay, another train line hike would be awesome. Yes, Justin, I will definitely start doing those again. Absolutely, there will be more train line walks coming. Hello Spike Live, my Italian super fan. Thank you for stopping by today. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I'm really tempted to do another Yamanote line walk, maybe in the opposite direction this time. And I also want to do the Chuo line walk again because that's one of my favorite adventures so far, and I want to do it again. So we'll see when that will happen, but I'm pretty sure it will happen. Nice sky, yes, it is, it is. Oh, and we just passed 300 viewers. Wonderful. Thank you all. Thank you. haven't had 300 viewers on the live stream in a long time because no one cared about my Swedish live streams. So it's good to see that you care now that I'm back in Japan at least. That warms my Oji-san heart. Golden hour walks are so lovely. Yeah, I was hoping that today's walk would be a little bit more golden hour-ish, but unfortunately I was stupid and didn't really pick a good route for that. Sorry, but there will be a sunset tomorrow again, so I can try again soon. Are the blue arrows on roads for cyclists? Yes, they are. They are. That is the Japanese version of a bicycle lane. Not very good, but I guess it's better than nothing. Barely. Oh, wind is picking up. We're at 61% battery, and that's not too bad. We're almost at an hour of walking, and we're almost at my beer break because we're finally reaching a station here where there are some shops that will be able to serve me some beer. Closer to civilization, which means that I should put my mask back on. That's also feels a bit weird to wear a mask again. In Sweden no one's wearing them obviously, but here in Japan people still do, so it feels a little bit unusual, but I guess it's for the greater good, so it's not a big thing. Ah, I can. Thank you for the super sticker. That's my beer money, I guess. Thank you so much. So here's the place where I usually go down or come up from the Todoroki Ravine, but now, yeah, it's closed actually. So probably the entire walk is inaccessible right now because of that fallen tree. Maybe there are more fallen trees, who knows? After all, there's been these typhoons and they do cause a bit of damage, so anyway, let's Lawson, let's Combini, let's beer. This sounds like problematic music, so I will silence this for a while. Okay, I'm back. Sound is back. And I have a Momofua IPA, fruity hazy style. Good 6.5% beer. I never had this before, but sounds good. Let's try it. Let's see. Let's see if it's a good one. And I wonder if there's any place I can sit around here. This sound as well. It's good. It's good to be back to hear all these nostalgic sounds from the streets of Tokyo. It's just something about the soundscape of this city that I really like. Stockholm doesn't sound nearly as good, I must say. 6.5% alcohol. Yeah, I'm gonna get drunk. I'm weak now. I probably drank even less alcohol while I was in Sweden than I do here in Japan because I didn't do so many live streams and I didn't have many chances for beer breaks. So yeah, I might get a bit tipsy from this beer, but that makes for good entertainment, I guess. Have you heard the Yobikomi-kun again, T? No, not since coming back. Not since coming back. So I look forward to that. That's gonna be an epic moment. Maybe I will record a story and post on Instagram if I come across it occasionally somewhere. Because that is, after all, the best tune in the entire world. So I do look forward to hearing it. Get pleasantly surprised by that wonderful tune sometime soon, probably. So let's see. I wonder if I'm gonna walk all the way to Jiyugaoka. I was actually supposed to meet a friend for dinner a little bit later tonight, but he just cancelled on me. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. But that means that I have more time to spend with you, my dear viewers. So maybe that's a good thing. Little bit of Japan. Yes, I'm back. And you're heading back to Nara. Okay, too bad I couldn't catch you in Tokyo this time. I just came back here, but yeah, I'm sure you will be coming back sometime soon, right? And I also hope that I will be able to go to Kansai sometime soon. Then maybe we could meet in your part of the country. Please do YouTube shorts. Last time I did YouTube shorts, which was like in December, I posted a few shorts and people got super mad at me because everybody hates shorts. So I don't know, I feel a bit reluctant to do shorts. So I hope we can find a place to sit down. Fancy shop. Oh, looks nice. It's a cake shop. Cozy. Oh, did I get another super chat? I think I did. Micah Simira, thank you. And also Danielle, thank you. Dinner Cancellation Appreciation Fund. Yeah, so maybe I should just eat dinner with you guys. Maybe we should do that. Maybe now that my friend canceled on me, maybe I should just have a sad convenient dinner with my 300 viewers instead. That's not entirely bad. It's a nice sky this way. Too bad I'm walking in the wrong direction. Yeah, I should make a YouTube shorts about my shorts. These are actually a pair of YouTube shorts that I'm wearing, so it would make a lot of sense to make shorts about my shorts. Lido, I will be in Japan for, I don't know for how long, but for a while. Yeah, until next year sometime, I think. So, should be plenty of opportunities to meet again, right? This is not Kuhombutsu yet. It's too bad, because I do know a place where I can sit down near Kuhombutsu station, but that's one more stop. I want my beer. I want to drink beer now. But I don't want to walk and drink because that's too mendokusai. I want to sit down and calmly, peacefully enjoy my beer. And here's the ABC Alpha Beta Coffee Club. This is a nice place, but for coffee. They do serve beer too, but I don't think I can stream from the inside. Plus I already have my beer, so... could sit at their bench, yeah, but no, that would be kind of a bad thing to do. Good to see you back, mate. Thank you, mate. It's good to be back. Actually, yeah, I think I know where I'll be enjoying my beer. I smelled some yakitori there. It smelled really nice. Really nice. Jenny, you always have a seat because of your rollator? Yeah, that's convenient. Maybe I should get one myself. Then I can always have a place to sit down and have my beers. Let me see, what are you saying? I'm sure the whole chat is excited to see you back in Japan. Yeah, I hope so. Hope so. How warm is it now? Let's see. Let's see, how warm is it now? It's currently 23 degrees. Staying in your old apartment again? Yes, yes, we still have our apartment because we weren't moving to Sweden, all of us. So my wife and my daughter were still staying in our apartment. So we still have it. Still have it. Thankfully. Oh yeah, I remember here when the live stream was. Maybe my last live stream here. I did take a coffee break at that place. We just passed 1 hour. 1 hour down. Let's see. Will I make another hour before I end today's stream? I think that's quite likely. Especially if I'm gonna have a beer break and then a sad conveni dinner break. We probably need another hour together. Looks like signal is bad here. Damn it. Live at home in a European style or fully Japanese? Our home is very European or Western style. There's not much Japanese about it, except for maybe the fact that it has sliding doors in one room, but there's no tatami floors. There's nothing like that. And all the furniture is very Western. Basically, most of it is from IKEA, so yeah. Must beat Lemmy's 9-hour stream someday. I don't think so. I don't need to beat anything. And it's good if Lemmy has the record longest stream. The idea of a 9-hour stream sounds pretty... It doesn't sound very enjoyable to me. Yeah. In Japan, of course. IKEA is everywhere. You can never escape IKEA. The Swedes are taking over the world with the crappy cheap furniture. Okay, good. My beer still feels pretty cold. I'm almost at the place where I will drink it. I forgot to switch my SIM card, so I'm not having my Rakuten SIM in my streaming phone right now, so I think that's why the signal's bad. This one is using AU. And Rakuten is usually better for streaming than AU. That's why you're seeing all these blocky images right now. I will remember to switch back by the time I do my next stream. Any, it's your favorite Hello Kitty branded storage company. store. Uh-oh, getting windy again. Maybe know how long you intend to stay in Japan. I think it's the 5th time someone asks me on today's stream. But yeah, I will be here until next year sometime. That's the plan. Shadow reveal, yeah. By the way, I got a Steam Deck. It's great. It really saved me during my flights. I'm really impressed with that thing. Highly recommend it. If you're thinking about getting one, I recommend that you do so because it's great, and considering how well it performs, it's quite cheap, I think. Osmo 6 looks like 5. Yeah, I saw that they released a new one. I think I really need to replace my current one, so maybe I will just get the new one. I don't know, I didn't even bother looking up what's new and what's old, but it should be better, I guess. Do you have the GPD Win Max? I do, but I'm gonna get rid of it. The Steam Deck is much better performance-wise, so I will sell my GPD Win Max. You have such a unique stream style. It's very relaxing. I missed it. Thank you. That's very good to hear. I don't know if it's unique. I'm just boring, and I don't even try to be funny. I guess maybe that's what makes me unique. I just enjoy being boring together with you. But it warms my heart to hear that you also enjoy it. It really does. Finally, we are approaching a beer place. It's dark again. Some of you might remember this place. If I walk straight ahead, I'll reach my favorite temple. But I'm not gonna go in there now. I think it's closed, and even if it's open, it's way too dark. But some of you might also remember this little playground here. I've been there before. And that's where I intend to enjoy my beer tonight. Oh, big doggo. Big doggo. So, yeah, oh, Nekomo. There's a cat too. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, I think I will just have my little beer break here. Let's see, which way should I be facing? There's a little family here, but I think they're leaving. Then I can probably sit on one of these benches. Yep, that's beer break at the playground, which I'm sure will offend some people. But it's okay, we're in Japan, it's okay to drink beer at playgrounds in this country. It's not hurting anyone. So let's see, maybe I can see. Oh, there's a nice little table here. The dog people left. So I can have my beer back here. Perfect. Opa. Kampai. Hopping. This is good. Very, very fruity. It says that it's called momofua. Momo means peach, and it does taste a little bit peachy, indeed. Okay, so let's relax a little bit here and have my beer break and see how many viewers I lose during this little sit down. このチャンネルのオリジナルビール作ってほしい。ああ、いいアイディアですね。チャンスあればビール作りたいね。自分のビール作りたいね。できればいいね。Beer splash. Yeah, there's a bit of a something on the lens, I guess. Let's see if I can wipe that off. No, maybe not. Maybe it's not beer. Maybe it's just the lens flare. Could be just a regular lens flare. Anyway, what else are you saying? So now I have time to focus on the chat a little bit while I'm enjoying this beer. Kampai Mala and everybody else. Hey Brandon, hey Albert. Yes, I'm back in Japan. What else are you saying? Not much. Everybody's just saying hi to each other. Do you still work with the Swedish company? Yes, I do. I work remotely, part-time for them while I'm here. Wind ASMR is relaxing. That's good to hear. Yeah, it's relaxing to me as well to feel the wind. It's actually very, very comfortable. This, like, really the perfect temperature of the wind. It's not too hot, it's not too cool, it's just perfect. Still t-shirts and shorts, cold beer. It's good. It's good. The best part of a good evening is a good beer and good friends. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Fall is here. I don't know, to me, fall in Japan, and then January, February, March starts to get spring. But I guess technically it's already autumn since we passed the autumn solstice. But yeah, to me, when it's like still 27, 28 degrees in the daytime, it's not, as a Swede, I refuse to call that autumn. But that's just me making up my own rules. The beer breaks are the reason why I'm watching the streams. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. I'm glad that some of you do enjoy my beer breaks. Any more news and or release date for the mobile game? Well, I was supposed to have a meeting with my programmer to decide on those things, but that's the day when I caught COVID and I was like really sick for a day, so we had to postpone the meeting. And I actually emailed him like yesterday, I think. Emailed him and asked to reschedule the meeting. But yeah, the game is essentially done, so we will release it very soon. What rating do I give this playground? This one is not too bad. I think this is like, by Japanese standards, I would say it's a 3 out of 5. There's at least by greenery, it's residential, it's quiet, there's no big road nearby. It's not bad. It's not bad. There's swings, there's a slide. Yeah. A solid 3 out of 5, I would say. I wonder if Japan this winter will see any snow. Yeah, who knows? We had snow. I did a few snowy streams. That was in January, wasn't it? We had lots of snow here this year. This is the first time beer break with viewers increase. Oh yeah, it did. That's great. Thank you, Umishushu. Hai. コンビニ弁当のためにありがとう。じゃあこの後弁当買いに行こう。弁当とまあビールも1本かな。梅酒チューハイ乾杯ありがとうございます。スーパーチャット。I've seen some people say 秋になってきたね and I'm pleased it's nearly 30 degrees. Yeah, that's Japan in a nutshell. And I guess it's like when it's October 1st, then everybody breaks out their autumn wardrobe, no matter what the temperature is. So it's like suddenly, like everybody starts wearing autumn clothes, like coats and stuff. It's crazy. Any plan for iPhone upgrade? I don't know. I'm a little bit tempted, but I think Daniel and Yuka, no Daniel, is getting the iPhone 14. So I will see when he gets it if it's actually any meaningful improvement in terms of live stream quality. Then I will get it. If not, it does not feel super important to me. No more green dots. Yeah, could be, but since the sensor is physically larger, I think it's actually more likely that the dots will be even more pronounced. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see. おかえりなさいティー。ありがとうございます。Like the cold, let's do it too. Yeah, Christmas is not a bad time. Christmas is not a bad time to visit Japan. If you come here, please let me know. I'll be happy to buy you a beer for everything you've done for me. I owe you 1 or 5. It's now 11 degrees over in Sweden. Yeah, it was getting a bit chilly just as I left Sweden. I think I really managed to get like the best of both worlds this year. Like I was in Sweden during the summer, it was lovely, it's perfect weather. It was really nice. Japan was way too hot this summer, so I'm glad I managed to dodge that. Now I'm coming back here when the temperatures are finally starting to get a little bit more manageable, and yeah, autumn, as I've said so many times before, autumn is like one of my favorite times of the year here in Japan, so I'm really looking forward to that. I also, very oddly, like I started getting several requests for like photo shoots and also travel projects here in Japan now, so that's a good thing. So yeah. Mr. Miyazaki, where are we? Yeah, where are we? Where are we indeed? I don't know. I think we're not in Sweden anymore. I think we're not in Sweden anymore. But yeah, I'm almost done with my beer. So I think I'm gonna be a little bit lazy and boring and just walk to a nearby konbini and get some food and then do a food break, and that will probably be it for tonight. So yeah, but I will have dinner, and I will have dinner with you, so please, if you think that sounds fun, stay with me. But if you're hoping to see more walking and Tokyo streets and busy places with lots of people, I don't think that's gonna happen on today's stream. So if that's what you're waiting for, you don't need to wait anymore. Tokyo ですか? そうです。そうです。東京に戻りました。Let me buy you dinner. Oh, that's very nice of you, Lee Kremer. Then I will get the most expensive konbini pizza and the most expensive konbini bento I can find. I'm just kidding. Daniel Price just signed up as a Patreon supporter. Thank you. That's very nice of you. And I would like to apologize a little bit to my Patreon supporters, because this month I haven't really been doing much, both on my YouTube channel and on Patreon. But yeah, I got sick, and then I was way too busy, and I just had to prioritize. And I also want to give a little special apology to my postcard Patreon supporters, because I've been a very, very bad person and I haven't sent any postcards for several months. I will post a separate message to those of you who are affected by this. But yeah, basically, if you feel cheated and if you feel that you haven't gotten your money's worth, then I'll be happy to refund whatever you paid into my Patreon for the months that I haven't been fulfilling my obligations. So I'm really sorry about that, but it's been a busy summer, and yeah, I don't know. I wish I did not I wish my priorities was a bit different, because you are really important to me and I really should not let you guys down. But it's just been a bit overwhelming, certain things this summer, and yeah, I just didn't manage to do what I was supposed to do, so I'm very sorry. Yes, Mr. Miyazaki, ETA was indeed the 29th, that's right. But actually, as soon as I recovered from COVID, as soon as I started testing negative again, I rebooked my flight back home, because my family really needed me here. So I changed my ticket and I came back a little bit earlier than expected. Am I cold? No, I'm not cold at all. But I finished my beer. So let's walk a little bit longer, a little bit further, and see if we can find a konbini and get a konbini bento or something else for dinner. Did you bring large storage of licorice? No, I did not, because I did not even have time for that. I did not have time to buy any licorice storage, unfortunately. Or have time. I mean, of course I did have time. It would have taken me 5 minutes to go down to the local supermarket and buy a couple of kilos worth of licorice. So of course I had time, but it was just, I don't know. Life was too busy and I didn't even think about that. So I guess I will make it all the way to Jiyugaoka. We're almost there. So let's walk down to Jiyugaoka. Let's get dinner in Jiyugaoka. I had a lot of licorice. Like the first month when I was in Sweden, I had so much candy. So I think that's when my belly grew a little bit. Then towards the end, I think I lost a few kilos again, but yeah, I am definitely, actually this is embarrassing, but I was really struggling to get into these pink shorts today. So that's definitely evidence that my stomach is bigger now than before I left Japan. But hopefully I will start walking a lot again, and that will help me lose a few centimeters soon. Pitch dark. Yeah, it's pretty dark around here. It is. Have you passed Kaminogi and Todoroki already? Yes, I have. I did a while ago. Back in the clay. Yeah, you were in Sweden. We didn't get a chance to meet. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so you managed to get some licorice at least. That's good. That's good. That's more important than meeting up with me. Work on your licorice storage first. You're not hallucinating. I am back in Japan. I am back. Absolutely. You're talking about Rambalak. Are you the same guy that keeps getting green tea from the soda machine? No, that's not me. That's probably Rambalak. Yeah, he likes green tea. I prefer beer over green tea, even though green tea can be nice in some situations as well. But in that case, I prefer mugicha over green tea actually, if it's from the vending machines. It's so good to be back. It's so good to see Jari complain about his typos again. I miss this. I miss this evening walks, quiet streets, and Jari being upset because he always slips on his keyboard. you back for good or temporary? I don't have a good answer to that question. I'm back for the time being. Everything in life is temporary, but there's no set date when I'm going back to Sweden. I came here on a one-way ticket, so I hope that answers your question. And Jari, I'm disappointed. I went to Finland twice. No, actually 3 times this summer. I went to Finland 3 times. That's like, I've been to Finland more times this summer than in my entire life before that. But I didn't get to meet you. And that kind of hurts. That's a bummer. I really hope we can meet next time I come to Finland. Ice cream atelier. Sounds fancy. Wrong city tea, yeah. I went to Kouvola, I went to Helsinki, I went to Tampere, but you didn't want to meet me anywhere. Didn't want to meet me. I'm always in the wrong city for you. So we're in Jiyugaoka now. aka the Europe of Sweden. I always have to say that. Every time I come to Jiyugaoka I have to tell you that it's called the Europe of, or not the Europe of Sweden, the Europe of Tokyo. Little Europe. But I don't think it looks very European. But there are plenty of European shops here. So I guess that makes up for it. But it doesn't really look very European to me. Okinawan yori, Okinawan food. That would be nice actually. I'm supposed to go to Okinawa with my family in December, by the way. So I hope we can explore Okinawa a little bit together when I'm there. That'll be fun. Okinawa is great. The food there is great too. Have you ever been to St. Petersburg or Moscow? No, only the airport in Russia or in Moscow. That's the only place I've been to in Russia. And considering what's happening in the world, it seems quite unlikely that I will ever go there, or at least anytime soon. December, wouldn't it be too cold to swim in that island? Not by my standards, it's not too cold to swim, but I'm not going there to swim primarily. But I've been to Okinawa in December before and I did actually take a dip. And it's about similar temperature as Sweden in the summer, so it's not too bad. Someone is singing and not terribly well. What's going on here? There's some sort of event. Wow. What's going on here? I've never seen this before in Jiyugaoka. Some outdoor markets and someone is singing Fly Me to the Moon, is it? See if we will get a copyright strike for this cover. I doubt it. Yeah, I guess it's my welcome back party. Probably, yeah. Let's find a quieter place. There's so many people there, it gives me anxiety. It's nice that they're doing it for me, but you know, I'm not a big fan of crowds and like places with lots of people, so I just had to run away. But thank you, Jiyugaoka, for that welcome back party. Appreciate it. Brandon, it's not too late to say okaeri. It's nice, it's nice. Whoa. Showa retro fu bar. 面白いね. Even though I can't say that I'm a terrible fan of Showa era music, but it sounds like a place that could be fun. Maybe. Okay. So let's see if we can find somewhere to eat. And also, I'm sorry, a while ago I said I'm not going to visit any crowded places with lots of people anymore, and then 10 minutes later I'm at the busiest part of the entire live stream. So I obviously lied, but yeah, that's the thing about my streams. You never know what's going to happen. It's always a surprise. Jiyugaoka station, if you didn't already know, now you do. Now it's already 1 hour and 45 minutes. Wow, this stream is getting longer than expected. And I still haven't found anything to eat. Let's see if we can find something around here. There's this nice little pedestrian street over here. And sometimes there's also some food trucks and stuff. So I was thinking maybe I can eat in this area. Maybe. Not a fan of Showa era music. I mean, I'm not a big fan of like Japanese music in general, and especially not the Japanese. I mean, especially the Japanese music I do like is not from the Showa era. So no, I do like Showa era architecture and like Showa era shopping streets and all those kind of things. That's something I'm a big fan of. But Showa era music, I don't know. Wouldn't say that that's something that makes me super excited actually. ごめんね Mr. Miyazaki. Can I eat here? Night cafe, beef curry, taco rice. Yeah, let's see if I can eat here. Konbanwa. ここ食べられますか？はい。何がありますか？ご飯。今メニューをします。あ、はい。ありがとうございます。My legs are too long for this set. Let's see. I can eat here. I can have curry, I can have taco rice, I can have half and half. So half and half is both curry and taco rice. The best of both worlds. ありがとうございます。じゃあタコライスでお願いします。はい、タコライス単品で切ってでよろしいですか？そうですね。もしかしてビールもありますか？ビールは生ビール。あ、じゃあ生でお願いします。スイカで払いますか？スイカで払いますか？はい、じゃあお願いします。生ビールとタコライス。はい、お願いします。Okay, good. So this is a pretty stream-friendly place to eat, I think. So why not? Let's do this. Let's do this. Taco rice, the lovely Japanese national dish of taco rice. Not even sure rock and roll. Sorry, Mr. Miyazaki, but I think I'm in the wrong generation. はい、ありがとうございます。So, beer number 2. Kanpai. Cheers. Did you just get into that country after both typhoons passed? No, the two typhoons made way for my flights. The typhoons had to adjust to my flight schedule. Oh yeah, Lee, you should look for your wallet because you said you'd buy me dinner. It's okay though. You've given me so much support throughout the years, so don't worry about it. I can afford it, but of course, any support is always highly appreciated. Anyway, kanpai! It might cause me a bit of a hangover tomorrow, yeah. There is a small chance that I might be a little bit hungover tomorrow if I have 2 beers in one evening. Also, yeah, it's definitely not impossible. But I don't have too much on my schedule tomorrow, so I think I can afford to have a bit of hangover for your enjoyment. It would be funny if Lee took a seat in front of me and dropped his credit card. I would love that. Lee is a very interesting person. I don't know how much I should talk about it, but yeah, he's. I would really love to sit down and have a long chat with Lee about his professional career, because he's done a lot of interesting things. So that would be wonderful, and I hope you can come here in December and we can make that happen. Ooh, we're over 300 viewers now. Great, nice. Thank you all for tuning in. Yes, Lee. I look forward to that. So what else are you saying? With the amount of English signs like that on the table, does that mean a lot of Japanese also speak English? No, most Japanese don't speak English, but this area is quite popular among non-Japanese. So, yeah. Hi. Hi.
スープは熱いのでお気をつけください。
Hi.
失礼します。
ありがとうございます。That's taco rice, everyone. That's taco rice. Should I do the Tabasco or green habanero? I think green habanero sounds nicer. Actually, I don't know. Is this super spicy sauce or just so spicy? Maybe it's super spicy. I'll try some and see how spicy it is. Itadakimasu. That's good. Wide angle lens. It's not wide angle lens actually. I don't think it is. Or is it? No, it is. Ah, shoka. Okay, let me see. What else are you saying? Big plate of wide. Yeah, okay, now I see. No, it's a pretty small portion by Western standards. Normal size by Japanese standards. But, it's good. It's good. Gets the job done. Yushoku desu ka? そうです。そうです。山口さん。友達と夜ご飯食べようと思ったけど、なんかドットキャンした。残念。だから一人で、まあ一人ではないけど300人が見るけど、一人で夜ご飯食べてます。 of the things that is really nice about being back in Japan is that food is cheap. That's like that was really obvious when we were in Sweden. Everything there is so expensive. Like if this was Sweden, a beer and a plate of food like this would easily be twice as much as here in Tokyo. So yeah, it's really nice to be back to the cheap wallet-friendly prices of Tokyo again. It was good. I took some more. Back in Japan, I am, yes, I am. I'm back in the country of taco rice and cheap beer. Skagerrak toast was good, yeah, that's right. That's right. You mean toast Skagen, right? That's very tasty. I agree. I wish rent in Tokyo was wallet friendly too. Otherwise I wouldn't have lived in Chiba. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Chiba is probably way more cheap than Tokyo in terms of rent. But I still think that rent in Tokyo is not too bad either. I missed a big part. Yeah, it's been 2 hours since I started today's stream, so if you just joined, you missed a bit, but it's okay. The first half was not too exciting. Bad light and not too interesting streets, so it's okay. Now it's Tokyo's burger. Yeah, it was so funny. We got like one really angry comment when I was in Sweden. It's like, your channel is called Tokyo Explorer, but now you're in Sweden, so I'm unsubbing. Like this guy seemed genuinely pissed off. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. I might be Tokyo Explorer today. I might become Svalbard Explorer tomorrow. Who knows? Unsubscribe. Why do that? I guess it's the only means of power that a viewer has over a channel. So if you're really angry about something, maybe you want to do that. I don't know. I think it's ridiculous too, though. yeah, now that I'm back to Japan, let's see if we can make it to 100,000 subscribers. That would be a very nice milestone. I would really want to get that YouTube, like the silver plaque. This taco rice was good. I enjoyed this meal. One thing that is very funny about being a YouTuber, or like to have a bit of a following on YouTube, is that the amount of people who comment like you owe them something. Like, that's really interesting. I think it's a pretty tragic part of the contemporary society that people think that just because they follow someone on YouTube, that person has some sort of obligation to do something for them. But it's it's a one-way thing, right? I mean, of course, I really appreciate my followers and the people who really interact with me and are part of the channel. You guys are super important to me, and it would hurt if one of you would say something like that, like that, oh, now your channel is useless, I'm not gonna watch it anymore. Then I would probably get genuinely hurt. But if it's someone who has never written a single comment before and never write something in the chat, like, I don't know that person. I don't care if they subscribe to me or not. They don't really mean anything. I think a lot of people fail to understand that it's like in real life. If someone you don't know think that you're an a-hole, it's like, who cares, right? But if it's someone who you've talked to and interacted with and you had a good time together with, then of course it kind of, yeah, it feels a little bit sad. Anyway, I'm getting a bit drunk. I should probably end the stream soon. You would never do that, T, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you would, Johnny. And most of my viewers, I don't think. But there's actually been a few slightly dramatic cases of people on this channel too who used to be regular viewers and then aren't here anymore. So it does happen, but fortunately it's pretty uncommon. Get the bill. I will. I'm just finishing up the food. Morning, McCuffin. Yeah, maybe you have to rewatch a lot. It's been 2 hours since I started today's stream, but the first half was not terribly interesting, I guess. I forgot my soup. I got this tiny little cup of soup. Kampai. is Back to Japan, and the stream's title is only Live Walk. The thing is, I wanted to surprise you. I told my Patreon supporters that I was going back to Japan in the end of the month, like 29th. That was the original plan, but then I changed the date of my flight and came back a little bit sooner. So I kind of wanted to make it a surprise. That's why. But I will probably rename this video Live Tokyo Walk once it's published. Anyway, let me pay for this and then we can leave.はい、ありがとうございます。スイカで払いますか？はい、大丈夫です。こちらに。あ、はい。Okay, I had to go inside to pay the bill. And it's so nice to be back in a country where you can go in, like leave your stuff for a minute without having to worry about it. So yeah, 1,830 yen, which is about 13-14 US dollars. And really, yeah, in Sweden it would have been twice as much. So good to be back. Receiving live stream notifications. Yeah, that's the classical YouTube issue. YouTube is not reliable. The best way if you want to make sure to get notifications is to join me on Patreon. Those notifications work. So, highly recommend it. Plus, it's a great way to support this channel. So, consider doing it if you think my channel is worth supporting. Anyway, thank you. What happens if you don't pay the bill? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. But that makes you a pretty useless person, and I don't want to be one of those. So I prefer to pay my bills. Lee Kremer, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for sponsoring my dinner. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I think I would just wave goodbye to you here at the station. But this was a good stream. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you did as well. And I'll be back pretty soon with more walks from the streets of Tokyo and elsewhere. So you know, like, subscribe, all that if you enjoy this. And yeah, thank you. I've missed hanging out with you. See you next time. Bye bye. Hej då. Auf Wiedersehen. Mata ne.